up on the grid as they wait for the lights to go out. The revs are building. Let's go racing!
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now.
Buongiorno, welcome to Wheel2Wheel Season 9 Round 2 Split 2. This is the first round for the Group 3s and we are racing around Monza. Should be exciting. I'm your commentator for tonight, Fixer Chris. Joining me in the commentary box is Untouchables.
Good evening, Fixer Chris. Yes, the Temple of Speed in GT3 cars. What more can you want on a Sunday night?
Well, we want hard racing and a bit of chaos. And handling the visuals is Endo.
Buonasera, boys. Buonasera. Ciao,
Oh,
ciao.
someone's rehearsed Italian.
That's it. That's all I know.
Alright.
Funnily enough, this is the second week that we've been in Italy for the World season. Last week we were just down the road over at Sardinia. This week we're in Monza. So a bit of an Italian flair to start off the season, and I think we should let the boys know that we're ready to go and pick up some qualifying.
Yes, that is correct. I'll give the prompt. And we should be kicking off shortly.
So power is the meat and potatoes tonight. The first round Group 3s. There's Corvettes, there's Dodges, there's there's Advantages, there's Jaguars there. I mean, it's going to be a very quick affair tonight in Split 2, and some drivers that we don't usually see in Split 2 falling down.
Yeah, we hit some of the drivers, including DJ Stefko. He had a horrible round last week, so he's down here in Split 2. Hopefully he can climb his way back up.
Yeah, we should also mention there's some other guys as well that don't usually race here in Split 2, but have managed to found themselves up here. Got the likes of Devil Racer, he's made his way up to Split 2. Wazza, 777, Molten Ash, and Mackajack, some of the drivers to watch out for here tonight in Split 2, and qualifying is about to kick off.
Yeah, it will be interesting what they can do in this round. As the drivers make their way out of the pits.
Definitely expect a team game here for Slip.
Oh yeah, with Splitstream. So who do we have leading the pack? We have Molten Nash leading the pack, representing Team 13R. Brilliant livery, by the way.
Yeah, the old toothpaste livery, love it.
Driving the Aston. And the pack is being shuffled, so I'm having trouble keeping up with them. We also have DJ Stefko in that Wheatpix waifu machine. Love it.
I can see that it's Stefko and Molten Ash already. So it's Stefko and Majewski, doing the team thing already and are setting up for...
Yep, Serial Killer's gonna play the team game.
And Squidly's he's playing the mind game as well. He's dropped back here. I think Squidly's...
I think he wants them. He wants to join in the Serial Killer train.
And he does just that. He is calling in behind Drewski, and the mind games begin between the the Big Corsa and Serial Killers. Looks like Squiddly isn't going anywhere, but should really run through the rest of the field.
Yeah. Currently
Currently,
leading the pack is Ripdog, not Molten Nash. He's just buggering off right now. Representing Flat Out Racing, driving the Chevrolet Corvette. That is a beast around Monza. And then following Molten Nash is Evil 177, driving the Nissan GTR. Interesting to see how that will go.
it should be good around here. Around Monza, it does have the top end on it, and he'll be looking at a bit of fun tonight. He's just
Yeah.
going to watch the turbo
Good
speed.
qualifying pace, but usually the biggest factor of people being turned off by the GTR is the way it sets off the line. Let's see what Evil 1 can do about that.
Corbin, the next in queue, half second penalty. He was playing in the gravel there. Exit from turn 1 and 2.
Yep,
so that's
representing a new entry of teams here in Wheel to Wheel, Scuderia Quadrifoglio, which I am also a part of, so I'm gonna be in cheerleader mode.
He's picking up penalties left, right, and centre there, Chris. So he's
Not a good start.
He'll be the
So
one.
that lets Bozza 777 through, representing V Corsa, driving the Mercedes AMG GT3. Followed by Smurfin Mum, also representing Scuderia Quadrifoglio, driving the Jag.
And next up in the queue is Devil Racer for the Flat Out Racing team. Corvette. We have Broken Spoke there behind in.
Oh, and Ripdog's off, so that's his first lap written off.
And Broken Spoke flying past him here, and a lot of the mind games playing now.
Yep, it's already a mess at the back straight, as you
Yeah.
expect around Monza. As the times come in, Molten Nash 147.5, Evil 1 146.9. We're already into 146s, ladies and gentlemen. Smurfing Your Mum 147 flat, Bozza 147.6, Queensland Devil Racer 147.2, and the times are just coming in. I can't keep up.
So you top two at the moment, Stefko with a 45.9, and he has to bail out of that second lap.
So pole position right now is 145.9, set by DJ Stefko. I don't think it's gonna improve considering that he went off into turn 1.
That is a full second ahead of Eagle 1. The only thing really left for Stefko to do is just to give Madruski
That big toe, yes.
Down in 7th at the moment, Madruski they've
Oh, but DJ is not helping Madriski. He made a mistake through the second chicane. Half a second penalty for good measure.
Madruski just a bit untidy here through the middle sector here. You sort of really want to clean it up a little bit. Let's hope though that Dodge can drag all into something.
Yeah, the most technical part of the track.
Only needs to improve by 600ths of a second after the race. But just have a look real quick with Devil Racer in the unique position of being 0.062 ahead of Squiddly and 0.062.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a gap!
And Squiddly is just on sideways out of Scary, so that's his lap gone. It is a big mess there, so a lot of lap walk for the second time.
As you expect from Monza, Evil 1 improves 146.923.
All improvements.
Smurf 146.8.
Devil.
Queensland 146.69. Nice.
Corbin second as well.
Corbin 146.3. Let's go.
Nice. Well, if DJ can hold on to pole here, that'll be a popular result. We've got a bit of a fan club developing on the viewership at the moment. I think even Mrs. Stefko's here. Shout out to Mrs. Stefko. Don't let Tombo chat you up too much, Mrs. Stefko. He's a ladies man. Be very careful.
And Stefko for the Serial Killers maintains that pole position.
He's got it.
So your top three for race 1 is DJ Stefko for the Serial Killers, Corbin in the Jaguar for Scuderia and Devil Racer in third with the C7 for flat out.
Oh, here's something interesting. DJ is gonna start off the line in third gear.
Yikes. I'm on board
I don't know
with
what
Devil
he's
Racer,
thinking.
guys.
Oh, bad start from Smurf. Alright. Is anyone gonna do any heroics into turn 1?
Smurf, I'm watching Smurf, he's on the outside. Oh no, so that's Corbin. Sorry, Corbin.
So far so clean.
2, 1,
And-
there they go.
Yep, everyone's alive, made it out of turn 1.
Just gets all Smurf, just get a squeeze there back in 8th spot.
It's a bit of a crowd as DJ and Corbin are just running off right now. DJ missed the first apex of the chicane. That gives Corbin the opportunity to look up the inside, but backs out.
The racer had to go through the second chicane that he missed it as well. It's
No track limit penalties to report as of right now.
the midfield there is clogging up a little bit there. Was a little bit slower. The second Lesmo there, Broken Spoke tries to jump that there, make the pass, but just does not have the power there. And this is
And Corbin's taken the lead from DJ. Coming through Ascari.
yeah, that Jaguar is super quick in the straight line, a lot quicker than what I was thinking.
Might go to a quick replay there if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
See if we can catch it, because I wasn't on board with him then. They're side by side. And yeah, Corbin got a good run on him and manages to pull it up for the entry to Ascari. Gets the job done.
Lovely.
Back into live action, Stefko then pulls out of the slipstream. He's on the outside of Corbin, down into the first chicane.
Well, it's going to be the last of the late breakers.
Both
They're practically
even.
side by side. Can DJ take it back?
He holds the
Yes,
position.
bit of a push. Oh, they're still virtually side by side.
They're going to invite third place to the party here if they're not careful.
And I think Throlix, if I was not mistaken, Throlix was last on the grid. He's now up in the 5th place already. And Broken Spoke's the first to fall off the pack. He's had an incident somewhere and he's now 9 seconds.
Oh, a bit of a moment between Madrisky and Ripdog, who is currently in 8th and 9th, but everything's all good. Not any huge incidents.
Not worth the replay.
I think we're fine.
Yeah.
It's nothing major. While that's going on, DJ and Corbin, they're just doing their own race. They're both like 3 seconds ahead of the pack.
Yeah, all this fighting by the other guys is just going to help out Stefko and Corbin. Devil Racer made some nice.
Yeah, Squid just got swallowed up for third place, and now he's going to lose another spot possibly here.
Squidly gets the joy of the slipstream, and Throlix doesn't have anything there to go with. So
He looks up at the inside. I should also mention, I think we forgot to talk about Hydraulic when we were going through the field.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
They kept swapping places too often.
Yeah, the leaderboard, keeps shuffling.
but yeah, I
So
believe
there
he
you go.
I believe he started last, was now up to 5th, so
Yeah.
awesome first up there. Just keeping his nose clean and just taking advantage of everyone's mistakes.
Yeah, but there you go, Hydraulic Straw representing another new team entry, Low and Slow.
I had the pleasure of racing with Fossey tonight in Split 3. God, we lost a nice one.
And I like the number that he's carrying, 420.
Raw Madrisky has to cut through the second chicane there, a little bit late on the brakes there.
What happened to Patricia? Oh, and I think someone's got a penalty. It's Macajack.
Mustang Macca hasn't decided not to burn it through the Lesmos. It's a smart idea there.
Yeah, probably the best idea. You don't want to finish burning right on the apex, because that's really dangerous.
Now, for those of you who've been watching World War for a few years now, you'll remember our beloved league admin, former league admin, Fine Moves, running the Mustang Gr3 to victory a few seasons ago, and Maccajack's taken on that challenge by the looks of it with the camo Mustang. Really
The camo Red Bull, yes.
Really the glory days in the Mustang. He'll have a very hard challenge, that's for sure, in the third race later on this season.
But if you can pull it off, huge respect.
Look,
Meanwhile,
he's definitely got the power around here. He's picked the right track for it. He's just got to manage that fuel, manage the tyres. Corbin 3 seconds out of the first chicane. That's
oh wow,
that is all but killed his momentum with Stefko, and then unless Stefko makes a massive mistake, these are all but one race, 1 year, and Devil Race has managed to get past Corbin as well. So Corbin losing a position about nearly 4 seconds. Stefko there.
yeah. I was saying this when I was in Teams Com with KZ, but do you agree that this track just brings out the worst in everyone? Because no matter how good the driving level is, as Corbin's a bit have a rallying session, and as I was saying, yep, no matter the driving level, this track just seems to catch drivers off guard with the penalties, track limits, and etc.
It's the perfect recipe for disaster. Long, fast straights in the heavy braking zone. Whether you're Lewis Hamilton or Dixon Chris, it really challenges the drivers. I who would have thought?
Hey, you don't have to bring me into this. As DJ says, the fastest lap, 1:47.0.
He's off.
He's just driving on his own in that Weet-Bix waifu machine. Can't resist it.
Evil One's had a bit of a
Oh, a
mistake.
bit of a moment from DJ. And a train is forming in third place, led by Corbin, and Hydraulic's a bit off. 1 point. Was that a 2-second penalty?
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy got under the sand on exit. Yeah.
So he's going to lose out to Madriski,
So,
Bozza, and Ripdog. Oh, as Bozza looked at the inside, Madriski.
Is there a bit of contact there?
Nah, I think it's good. Smurf tried to look up the inside of Evil One. Oh, Evil One! Bit of a drifting session. This is Group 3, mate. Not from the drift.
Linus turned behind Madruski. This is a battle for 6th place. Absolutely massive battle pack here.
Yep, from 6 all the way to 11. All aboard the serial killer train.
Bozza just gave Midrisky a massive bump just before Ascari, so trying to work with him.
It's 3 abreast coming into Parabolica. Who's gonna come out on top?
He's going to slide in right behind your throat here for the slip down the straight. The battle of the power here. Smurf versus Ripdog side by side. Smurf slips into the slipstream there. Evil One is walking right under the rear wing of the Hydraulic. So going 2 by 2 into turn 1. Madruski's going to lose out here to Bozza. Madruski late braking though to try and hold position. Has to really sacrifice.
Oh, Madruski's off! Too eager on the throttle. He's off.
Unlucky.
Evil One was also pushed wide into the gravel there, 3 abreast with your throats and Ripdock. Oh man, Majewski's, I can hear Majewski now here.
Go back to a replay if you like.
Yeah, talk us through it.
Majewski
He is currently plumb last.
come into last place, so let's go back and have a look at him down the straight. He's in a pretty good spot, but someone's got a run on him. Boz has got a good run on him. So they go side by side into the braking zone for turn 1. He goes slightly deeper, and then he's fallen in behind him. He gets on the curb on exit. He got on that orange sausage curb on exit, and he spun himself there by the looks of it.
I don't want to call the spin was from the curb. I think the fact that he was just that little bit later on the brakes really tightened the radius of the second part of that chicane, and I think that's what really brought him out.
Yeah, and after he got sideways, he just got a little bit of help, unfortunately, from the trailing car that maybe should have lifted a little bit more than he did. But yeah, that one might end up in the stewards.
Yeah,
he mainly did it himself, I think.
Yeah, come back to the action. There's a bit of a battle for 7th place. Ripdog and Eutrolic are side by side, followed by Evil One and Smurf in single file following Ripdog.
That's not going to work for Eutrolic. He really needs to be in the slip there.
Oh, 3 abreast for 8th place.
Again.
Oh,
And Evil One again.
Evil One almost pitted Ripdog there.
Same thing happened again there in that chicane there from just a lap ago. Everyone was trying to be the last of the late break with the chicane. We really just got to run your line and try not to sacrifice the corner too much.
Yeah, they all just let Ripdog get away then, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
I get it. You want to be further up ahead in the position, but when you sacrifice some time like that, really worth it.
But in a sprint race, there's not a lot of time to gain places. So it's safe to say that they're a bit desperate to climb up the field.
And Squidly had a moment through a Scary. I was just on board with Squidly there. He was going sideways through the Scary.
Oh, a bit of more of drifting action.
Loses probably about a second or so to Corbin. CCH in third place.
Yeah, top 4 right now is probably evenly spread out.
Yeah,
Top 5, I should say.
You can jump back on board with Bozza here, put one down the front straight there with Bozza. Ripped off your throats and Evil One again.
As we're on the final lap.
Final lap now, we've got the Chevrolet just pulling and pulling and pulling.
That Corvette, the acceleration of that thing.
Bozza
with a deep braking effort. Oh, the
Oh.
Corvette outbrakes himself too.
Ooh, bit of
somehow
a
they
skid.
managed
But
to hold it.
Bozza loses 2 places.
Biggest loser there because
Can Evil One follow through?
You sure can in that Godzilla in the wheel.
Are we gonna
Monster's
see
lost
move down the
opportunity
chicane?
there.
Evil One thought about it. Thought about it. Oh, that was messy. That was a bit messy.
They're all trying to be the last of the late.
Yeah,
breakers.
but that
You gotta
allows
make it-
Ripdog to just run away and taking 6th place.
There's a certain point where you got to break, boys.
I'm actually not sure, but
Yes.
this battle for 7th place is really going down to the finish line.
What do you reckon, Touchy? Maybe they didn't read that excellent driver's briefing from this morning. Very well written, I thought.
Yeah.
I was in the back of the Evil One to get him through a Scary, telling him to hurry up.
Yeah, but we're gonna jump on board with DJ. He's coming around Parabolica. Just a standard dominant drive, isn't it?
Very nice. Very nicely done.
Takes the win.
Machine in 8th place.
Devil,
Followed
great-
by
great
Devil.
drive.
Corbin in 3rd, rounding up the podium. Squidly 4th, followed by Molten Ash, Ripdog in 6th. Evil One takes 7th place. Oh, close one between Bozza and Euthrolik. Smurf takes 10th. Magajack 11. Madriski recovered 1 position after that disaster. And Broken Spoke rounds up the field. Any minute now, there you go. Wow.
Stefko, the people's champion. He's got
Yes.
quite a few fans on watching the stream tonight, that's for sure.
Yes, that Wheatbix waifu machine is very effective.
And he pulls all 3 stars as well, so
Yep, pole position,
amazing
fastest
job
lap,
there
clean race.
from DJ Stefko.
Good job. Well, he is recently demoted from Div 1, isn't he? So, a regular in Div 1 last season, so hopefully he can reclaim a spot up there.
And this is doing really good for that cause.
He is deserved of a Div 1 of a top split position there, no doubt about it after a drive like that.
Yeah.
I think we were talking a bit earlier, Chris, that the grids will be a bit muddled up for the first couple of weeks as we sort out our driver value.
Oh yeah, at the driver value, it was a bit of a mess.
Yeah, so if people aren't aware, the races, the splits you're in, actually count towards your result league wide. So once the round's completed, your driving value is then established for the season, and that's what determines our grids, our splits across the week. So first couple of weeks there's not a lot of data to go against for that driver value, so you usually do see a couple of muddled up grids.
Yeah, we've just been asked, guys, that maybe Touchy, if you could turn your mic up a little bit.
Yeah,
And,
also
Chris,
pointed
if
it
you
out
could
in chat.
turn yours down a touch or two, mate, too, as well. Sorry about that, folks.
No problem.
Wouldn't be a little bit Australian without problems, that's for
Yeah.
sure. Race 2, reverse grid. What are we expecting to turn 1 there, Chris?
I'm expecting a lot more chaos. Because it's reverse grid and the faster guys are trying to make their way up the field. But yeah, reverse grid, so that will bring DJ to the very back. Will be interesting to see how he cuts through.
Oh, he doesn't really have to cut through. He's got a massive V10 motor in that Dodge there, so he can just plough his way through up to the lead.
Or is it gonna be a Moses effect into turn 1? The Moses effect, will it come to play for DJ?
Broken Spoke and Madruski will be the front row for race 2. Madruski will be looking to blitz the field after an unfortunate accident in the first chicane.
Yep, he needs this round for redemption.
Mackajack and Smurf on the second row. Smurf, a very assertive driver, shall we say, when it comes to making moves. So keep an eye on Smurf as he comes into the first turn of this next race.
But at the end, it's all about who dares to break the latest. DJ is just doing donuts, doing his own thing. I'll leave him to it.
I mean, he's getting the celebratory donuts out of the way. Unfortunately, GT doesn't allow you to do that in a race, so
Oh, a
So
bit of
who's
a
on the
skid
front row
from
for
Evil
this
One.
race?
Yep, he's starting at the very back.
We've got Broken
As-
Spoke and who else?
Broken Spoke and Madruski. Madruski will be inside the pole, finishing up ahead of Broken Spoke with had a bit of a probably another off.
So the Aston Martin and the Lexus, they both get away from the line pretty well, don't they? But if they've got a Corvette or a Jag behind them, they better watch out, I think. So who's on the second row?
We do have Smurf and your mum in that Jag in the second row. We've also
On
got
the second
Mac
row.
Jack.
That Jag launches real good.
I'll jump on with Smurf, I think, for this start. See what he can do.
And Smurf will be starting in 4th place, behind Magajak.
Yeah, the Mustang might not get away great. We'll see.
As we're waiting on the red lights. Oh, I actually can't see them. Oh, there you go. Red lights are on, green light, and we are go for race 2. Look at the GTR from driven by Evil One. It just doesn't set off the line well, does it?
And Madriski gets a launch, Smurf gets a launch, Broken Spoke trying to close the door on Smurf. That just doesn't happen. Smurf just gets down the inside.
Scrolling down the field. Oh, there's a
little bit
bit of
going
moment. Magajack's into the gravel and got a bit more contact,
There he
and he's
goes.
around.
Unlucky.
And that's the real unfortunate thing when it comes to racing here in a
That's
in a split
Monza.
or two, like where you normally work, where you normally race week in,
Go
week
for a
out.
quick replay, maybe.
Yep. Currently, Magajack's running
On
club
board
loss.
in there. He's diving into turn 1. He has a bit of a lunge and a bit of pinball going on, and he just gets shoved wide on exit by someone there. And then he cops it for good measure as well. He does a complete 360 pirouette. Unlucky.
360 no scope.
Yes. That did
Well,
happen to
that's
yours
going
truly
on.
in race 2 tonight, by the way.
While that was going on, Broken Spoke received a track limit penalty, so he's currently down in 6th place.
Yeah, he served it in amongst the two Lesmos there, and unfortunately,
Yeah, he received a bump from Squidly, I think.
Yeah, caught Squiggly by surprise in that second Lesmo there, and Squiggly unfortunately had nowhere to go except the rear of that Aston.
Yeah.
Madriski, the serial killer with the cornflakes, leading the way. He's got to go to second on Smurf. Smurf, second pace is about 1.8, 1.7 towards the third. Corbin and Monza fighting it out for 4th place side by side. It's Jag versus Mercedes. We've got quite even going into turn 1.
While that's going on, DJ has gone through Broken Spoke and Evil One. That Viper is just...
And he's out of the gravel there. He's still holding position.
Now it's
That's
going to be
a good
side by
result for
side.
DK. 6th place by lap, end of lap 1. That's a good job.
That's amazing. I also want to mention probably the waifu decal on the bonnet may be a factor for distracting the drivers in front.
I think Stefko took a page out of Tombo's book about a season ago, getting demoted down a split. He's in here, he's just taking
prisoners.
names.
Naughty, naughty, Tombo.
Oh, he's
well,
taking
that's-
names, isn't he? He's got a run on Squid here. Or Bozza, sorry. Yep, job
Just...
Bolt Mash with the second penalty in as many laps.
Yeah, that was going on in the background. So with this pace, he should catch Corbin in 2 laps, maybe?
So he's got to worry about Bowser behind him. He has the slipstream here. We've got to make a dive down the inside. Thinks better of it. Does do maybe the slightest of touches on the rear there, but he'll have to run down the front straight here on Stefko. Everyone as well tucked very tightly in the slipstream there with Bowser as well. That's just going to invite another challenge for turn 1.
Bozza knows what's good for him. He should be bump drafting, which he is. They could break away here. They work together. Oh, the GTR runs deep.
Oh, Evil One touched a bit of a grass.
And the accordion effect is in full swing here. And again, another big battle pack for 7th spot. Evil One broken spoke all the way down through Devil Racer in the flat out Corvette. Guys really just got to focus on taking their lines through their chicane and not really battling too hard.
No penalties to report.
But your Throwix, your fastest lap of the race so far, the 47.8. I know it's only lap 2, but that Mercedes-Benz really sort of surprising me with its pace.
Yeah, the Mercedes-Benz is a pretty good all-rounder, but it does understeer a lot. So might want to watch out for those front tires.
Just give it 1.5 lead over Sport, pole. Just needs to get his mark.
As we're ending lap number 3, the pack is settling down, finding their rhythm. DJ's
here a little bit on his progression to
Corbin with the fastest lap, 1:47.2.
And then Boz is gaining tenths.
Boz is having
Boz
a
has
go.
gone for a move.
Oh, I don't know whether that's the best move.
Yeah, but DJ doing his best to hang it around. Oh, good defensive from
Yeah,
DJ.
well defended. Cost him time though.
Yeah, he's now 3 seconds behind Corbin.
Yeah.
Well,
Jeez,
I'm not
if I was Boz,
complaining.
I'd be working with DJ there. Doesn't he
Yeah,
know
but
who
I'm-
DJ is? Come on.
I'm not complaining because Corbin's running away.
Yeah.
It's good for the team.
Come on, we're meant to be impartial here. Comms, come on.
Can we just get a replay of Madruski going through turn 1 there in the lead? That's all good. We're going to be impartial. But, top 3 is spaced out, relatively even at the moment.
Yeah, relatively even. Smurf is almost within a second of Madruski. I think he's setting a PB.
Battle for 6 at the moment with Bozza and Evil One, and Bozza just sort of goes a little bit wide to the entry of the Scary. Just getting some nice push with Evil One in the GTR.
Yeah, meanwhile, Queensland and Rip Dog, the flat out racing drivers, just in a train.
And Stefko has broken the toe from Bozza this lap, so Bozza will be looking to defend his position for Evil One.
Or will Evil One give the bump?
He does.
All over the rear wing of that Barbie girl, V-Force Mercedes.
I want to also point out Corbin set a new fastest lap, 1:47.233. Oh, a
That's
bit of
good
a
pace.
sideways moment from DJ. Corbin's right now at the rear of Utrolik. He's gonna make a move down the chicane as he goes purple by 2/10. Oh, a bit of a bump to Utrolik, but nothing major. Everything's good. Oh, penalties
he got
galore!
Corbin.
Smurf and Corbin got a penalty.
Unlucky.
And Corbin was very lucky to burn up before the Lesmos there, but that's just invited Steph.
Oh, but Utrolik a bit sketchy at the exit of Lesmo 2. But that allows Madruski to run away. Meanwhile, Smurf is in danger because Utrolik can come to the split-stream range of Smurf.
I gotta say, Monza's really shaking up the grid here for this GT3 event.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Monza just brings out the best, probably the best, but most of all the worst of these of us drivers.
I think it comes down more to car choice if you ask me. Chris,
Oh, please, I do not want to talk about car choice around this track right now.
Evil One just made a great move into Parabolica to claim 6th place from Monza.
Yeah, with
He's got a
everyone really
great
showing-
run out of Ascari.
Showing the true strength of that Godzilla there.
Yeah, he went round the outside of Parabolica.
Oh,
Made
the
dipstick.
oh,
That
bit of a
was design.
sideways moment from Smurf, up in 2nd place.
And that gives you strikes every little bit of slipstream he needs. It is gaining tenths upon tenths here. Smurf.
All that battling for 6 is allowing Queensland Devil and Ripdog to catch up.
Bit of contact from your throwers going into Smurf. Smurf made picks up another penalty, but gets away with it.
Gets away with it.
Oh, but I think Mutrolics got a better run through the first Lesmo. How about the second one?
Oh, Smurf's
Oh,
wide.
Smurf into the gravel, doing a bit of a Sardinia rally.
Luckily held it. Just lost one spot there, but we were on board with him when it happened. So
Man lost one spot, but lost plenty of time there. As your Throgs is up in the second. Throgs a former teammate of mine.
Smurf is a bit struggling due to dirty tires. Corbin right up the rear bumper of Smurf now.
Corbin's going to give him a push. Now Smurf is Smurf's
defense.
Smurf defense. I don't think he defends. He let Corbin through.
he did to his teammate.
Going to play
Makes
re-gunner
sense.
here for Stefko.
Yeah, makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Now will Smurf get the bump?
Sure he will.
I'm sure he will. And play a bit of a rear gunner role for Corbin. Because DJ is hot up the Quadrifoglio cars.
And Stefko's right there under the rear wing of Smurf.
Oh,
Gets out the
please.
corner.
Yep, hopefully Smurf can not be distracted by the huge waifu decal carried by a DJ. While that's going on, the battle for 6th place is still on. Queensland Devil now joining the party.
Corbin right on the brakes there. It's lucky to get away with a minor contact on its Rolex. And Stefko just hounding the rear wing there of Smurf. Smurf absorbing all that pressure, playing the perfect rear gunner role for Corbin as he tries to catch back up with its Rolex. But the battle for second has just heated up immensely, and with about a lap and a half to go under the bridge of the old speedway. And Stefko plays it easy into the Ascari chicane, looking to get the run out of the corner here. And he may not get it here into Parabolica, but if he gets the right run out of Parabolica, you're looking down the inside of the chicane. As we head around the Parabolica now, you
want to make a gap.
bit slow into the Parabolica. That just gives the concertina effect into full swing. And here we go, the final lap now.
The battle for 2nd place is on.
Yeah, the problem for DJ is that Smurf is going to have the towing service from his teammate. So very hard to make up ground. on
And
someone that
Corbin's
can tow
looking for the move.
This isn't going to do Smurf any wonders here. Corbin down the inside, yet Throlix is looking to take that position back. Smurf
But textbook stuff. Oh, Smurf, bit of a sideways. Oh, good save, good save.
He's going to lose the position to Stefko here, but he might be able to fight it back around the inside of Curva Grande. Not too much of a corner, but the radius, the outside curve.
Is Rolex having a go back? No,
But that's not enough.
His Throg's probably just trying to tease Corbin into a mistake.
Oh, that might be a penalty for Smurf. Oh, the game says no.
Contact there. Is
No, track limit. Oh, I see some cars off the track in the background. I wonder who it was. I think it was Bozza, who had a bit of a moment, but anyway. 2nd place is still on here. Corbin versus Utrolic.
Right under the rear wing there.
Oh, trying to make a move through Ascari. Thought better of it, backed out.
again, it looks like he's just trying to force Corbin's mistake here. There's one more passing opportunity here at the
Parabolica, but I think it's a bit too far.
He's just lost a bit too much speed going through a Scari there.
Yeah, but we'll jump on board with Petruski, who's coming to Parabolica, rounding up the corner.
And Corbin's going to hold position here from your throat unless Corbin hits a misshift here.
Petruski takes the win for race 2. What a redemption from last race. Corbin takes second, followed by Eutrolic. What a battle. DJ takes fourth, followed by Smurf. Queensland got 6th place out of Evil 1. Rip Dog in 8th, Squidly 9th. Bossa in 10th. The Mustang Mecha Jack in 11th. Broken Spoke in 12th. And Molten Ash about to round up the final corner. And he's second now. There you go. Also want to point out DJ got the fastest lap, 1:47.1.
Nice.
Amazing race here for the serial killers, taking up races 1 and 2. Can they sweep split 2 after last week?
Oh yeah, serial killer winning both races. Thanks for pointing that out, Touchy.
Yeah, well look, the serial killers didn't have the strongest round last week at Sardinia, so looking for redemption here in Monza.
Yeah, looking for the hat trick.
Well, I've got a bit of a break in the action here. Let's take a moment to thank our wonderful sponsors here who week in week out give us the ability to stream these races to you.
Definitely.
The first of our sponsors to thank would be Races World. If you're looking to get out on track here in the real world, races up in Queensland. They run sessions over at Queensland Raceway and a couple of other local racetracks up and around the Queensland area.
So I'd like to thank Future Studios, or should I say Future Melbourne Streetwear, for the greatest street fashion. Also, Next Level Racing, if you need racing cockpits, racing rigs, that's your go-to destination. And finally, Pacnian Imports for all of your racing sim or flying simulator needs. Those are the best guys to hit up.
Yeah, look, I hit up the boys at Pagnian for my Next Level Racing GT Light cockpit, and I can tell you it was a wise investment.
Oh, there you go. 2 sponsors in one go. But yeah, jumping back to the action on track, they're just doing their own thing while waiting for race 3.
A new directive just came out throughout the week. Well, we're now enforcing pit exit rules. Maybe Ando, you could probably give us a bit more information on that, being a fellow steward, I believe.
Yes, mate. Just a decision by the stewards to change the rule, particularly with the long white pit exit line here at Monza. We just thought it was just a good way to move forward, to have it just like it is in real life, so you cannot cross that white line or touch it even. Even if there's no one coming behind you. So it's just a recent change this weekend.
Yeah, that's also a good change, considering that next week we're going to Suzuka. It's also a really dangerous approach into turn 1 because it's a really high-speed approach.
Absolutely, yes.
And
so,
are we thinking standardised penalty for the white line, or is that yet to be determined by the stewards?
It's yet to be determined, but I dare say it'll be something of the order of 5 or 10-second penalty, just to really discourage people from doing it. Even if you're out on your own, you could be reported by anyone. If you get caught on stream or caught on replay, you can get reported and you will get pinged.
So there you go, just a reminder for everyone racing in wheel to wheel. Any minute now we should start race 3. How about the strategy? What are we looking at?
Fuel is going to play a big issue here as the countdown clock has started. That cars like the Viper, even the Mustang as well. We haven't talked about Maltnash too much tonight, but Maltnash and that Mustang will be a very...
It's a Macajag, I think, driving the Mustang. Not Maltnash.
Thank you for the correction of this. But Macajag and the Mustang will be one to watch out for. That V8 is horribly thirsty on bits of fuel.
Speaking of big engines, DJ running an 8.4 liter V10 underneath that Viper. Yeah, 8.4 liter. What more can you ask?
Lights are on.
Lights are on. Oh, is it a grid glitch?
Looks like it. Someone's stuck on the grid, I think.
Someone's stuck, and funny enough, it's the host who's stuck. Oh, I don't think he's stuck.
I think he just missed the. I think he missed the lights.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, the lights are up. The lights are relatively quick in split 3 tonight for race 3. So that is very unfortunate for Maltnash, and he's also gone ahead and missed the braking mark.
Yeah,
turn on as well.
It is unusual though. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, he had his hazard lights on, so I think he might have had he was paused or something.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, 1 second penalty for a broken spoke. Track limits. And I should also point out Broken Spoke is running the soft tires, so is Squidly. So top 2 running softs. Oh, there you go. Maltnash has no lights. Should we red flag this? Call a restart?
Yeah, I guess is that up to the host?
Up to the host or the commentators.
Yeah, up to the host or the commentators. No lights, so yeah, I'm gonna call it red flag.
If he's stuck on the grid.
He looked like he was stuck on the grid.
Is he moving now?
He is moving now.
Yeah, no, he must have just... same thing happened to me. The light stayed on, but the noise happened, so... I think it's race on, guys.
Oh yeah, that did happen during our split 1 race, didn't it, Endo?
Yeah, you can't just get caught out, and I got swamped, but yeah, it just depends on what you use as your cue. I obviously use the lights and the sound. I heard the sound, but I didn't react to it.
And so I'm just on board with Maltnash as well.
Restart. Oh, he's asking us for a restart.
Well, I think it's fair. I think it's fair because Maltnash has had to host the lobby. And he had to chat on.
So let's call the restart.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
I mean, we've got to be careful with what we call the restart for. When one of the drivers is having to sacrifice that time.
Yeah, Super Dragon's saying that it might mean a pit glitch too, but
yeah, pit glitch.
It didn't in Div 1, but that doesn't mean it won't be the case here. So I'm happy. Who's going to type it?
I'll call it.
Yes. Yeah, there's a few comments coming in say we should restart.
Bit of a late call here in the race director's room, but I think it's a fair call.
Yeah, but to be fair, it was a bit unusual.
Yeah, I think in Div 1 we were very lucky that we didn't get pit glitching. Oh, we didn't pit. It was race 1 that it happened for me.
I think so. Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, we got
so
lucky. We didn't pit.
Probably a great idea that we've red flagged this one. Now I don't know how you fix that problem. Now you get everyone to tick out or something and tick back in. I don't know.
I think Maltnash is. I think a time of day change should fix that.
Yeah, the grid is being the grid is being set by the host. Yep, I saw some suggestions from chat. Adam, Z, calling for the restart, suggesting, I should say. How's everyone in the chat doing, by the way?
Yes, Everyone's good. We've got a Stefco fan club forming, but yeah, quite a few of the boys are on from Div 1 and other divs, so good to see them. Mrs. Stefco, maybe you can let us know, is Stefco's mum watching tonight? She should be.
Thoughts
She's doing well.
Change time, that should clear it. Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah,
Yep, we are.
in the interest of... And then change it back, of course.
Alright, while we're waiting, I want to do some car talk with these Group 3s. So far, we're seeing the likes of the Corvette and the Jag doing really well. The GTR is holding its ground as well.
GTR is a really good choice for the Eagle One, especially with the types of tracks that we've chosen for season 9.
But here at Monza, particularly, I think it's the Vet. The Vet has the OP status. I think just the way it gets out of corners is pretty phenomenal. But the Jag's also very good as well. I was very happy to be in a Jag tonight myself.
Yeah, look, 2 seasons ago, Adam V almost won the league in the Vet, and then he's gone. And then Adam V went ahead and then won the league last season in the Jaguar. So 2 have been the car of choice for the last couple of seasons. I wouldn't agree with you per se to say that it is the OP car of choice, because again, if it was the OP car of choice, everyone would be driving it. I think different.
Just at this track. Just at this track.
Yeah, just for this track.
Yeah,
but for the season, I'm also seeing some registrations from the privateers. There's been a return for the Hyundai, the Genesis. Also, the Supra is returning. I also want to give a shout out to those driving the Toyota FT1. Interested to see how they drive it.
Corbin drove the FT1 a few seasons ago. He said it was a relatively fast car in the straight, but again, it just sort of lacked that fuel mileage across a longer race distance. But look, in terms of the Corvette and the Jaguar being an OP car, it all comes down to how you drive the car. Like you only sort of get 6 goes throughout the season to learn a car and to learn its niches. But I wouldn't say that it probably is. I wouldn't say it is an OP car.
They're all very close. They're all very close. That's what the BOP and GR3 assures.
Yeah.
But just that tiny little edge, which can mean a lot in Div 1. We had the likes of Zuzu doing well in the Corvette, Pure Axle, Apex. The Vets definitely had something there at Monza tonight in Div 1. That's for sure. But so did the Jags. So yeah.
Also saw some entries. Those driving the Citroen.
Oh, okay. In E-League?
Yes.
Yeah,
I saw some entries for the Citroen. But we'll leave the car talk because we are back racing.
Ready to go again.
Lights are
Take
on. Lights are on. Revs are rising. And
Green light. Anyone stuck? No, we're good to go.
The Mustang very slow off the line. Was it the second chance start? Gets him off the line amazingly. He's going down the inside of the 213R boys into turn 1.
Oh, almost 4 abreast into turn 1. 2 by 2.
And
I see someone in the gravel. You hydraulic dip some tires to the gravel.
And they all get through turn 1 cleanly this time. Montnash maintains position. Squidley is still in second. Bosser in third. So it's a 13R followed by V-Courser. V-Courser in 13R. Ripdock in fifth in that Corvette there. And MacJack's still holding 6th place in the Mustang, social distance Mustang. Again, he'll be one to keep an eye out on.
Yeah, especially the fuel level.
DJ's done well, up to 7th.
Yep. In conclusion, everyone made it out of turn 1, lap 1 really clean. So Ando, if you have the bowling sound effect on standby, we don't need that.
Thank goodness. It's early days yet, mate.
Deco find the gravel on the entry of Ascari and then giving Mackajack the hurry on through Ascari. Down the inside, this should be a formality with Steph go down the inside here into Parabolica. Mackajack leaves the road.
Should be a textbook move for DJ.
Evil One's going to struggle to get past here.
Oh, a bit of a argy-bargy. Some ping-pong physics going on.
And Smurf right up behind there. All these three here. Smurf is the one to capitalise here.
Wow, what a train.
They fan out.
That was a NASCAR-esque train.
Yeah.
Inside.
Oh, I see yellow flags,
flag.
I think.
Oh,
213, oh, someone's off.
13R again, having bad luck going through turn 1, and that's broken spoke. Bad luck with broken spoke.
Oh, broken spoke. Did we catch that, or do we want to have a replay?
Where is he now? We can go back.
He is currently plumb lost.
Let's have a quick look back then and see him coming down the straight, side by side, 2 by 2, and yeah, he just got sideways and then collided with his teammate, I think. Sorry, his teammate ahead of him got sideways and collided with him. Yeah, unlucky.
It's a V course of 1 and 2, led by the captain league, Sir Squiggly. Followed by Bozzy there in 2nd place. So again, this grid's been jumbled up and mixed up here in split 2.
Yeah. Also want to point out, while that was going on, Utrolic made a mistake, I think, coming to the 2nd chicane. He's currently in plumb last. Broken spoke got him.
I'm glad we did not place bets and wagers for who we're going to pick for win tonight, Chris, because I can tell you right now, I couldn't have picked these sorts of races tonight.
Evil One looked on the inside of Mackajack twice actually before coming to Parabolica. Now Mackajack's forming a train.
Evil One giving Mackajack the old push, and Smurf's going to get the overdrive here down to turn 1, which is going to be a little bit too late here.
Should also point out, I should also point out that Evil One's running soft tires. Oh, but Corbin got run wide and he got a penalty.
Oh, Corbin's not going to like that because Smurf moves around on the brake.
So the GT Sports stewards probably smoking something. Whatever they're smoking, I do not want a piece of that.
But if I was Corbin, I'd be a little bit upset there. Smurf moving around in the brake zone just a little bit, and that caught Corbin off guard. He had to release the brake a little bit. That sacrifices entry into the chicane.
Aren't they teammates?
They are
Who?
indeed.
Smurf and
Corbin?
Smurf and Corbin? Yes, they're teammates.
Chris, you're going to have a word or two to drive the coach race.
I'll probably give that job to Casey.
And everyone down the inside of Mackajack through a Scary, they're fighting the position.
While that's going on, Corbin's trying to climb back places, lost by that penalty, and he got another one, half a second penalty. So the penalties just keep on coming, like DJ Khaled dropping up songs. Another one.
Yeah, we were watching that then. He was trying to muscle his way past through Ascari, but he just cut it a bit too much, I think.
Yeah, he probably cut the last corner of Ascari.
Risky and Stefko now managed to find themselves on track and look for them to work together. Look, we've got a train of 5 cars here being led by Evil One. Smurf tried to pull through.
Oh, we're gonna go 3 abreast into turn 1? Smurf, look at the inside of Evil One. Evil One break late enough and maintains, what is it, 5th place?
Yes.
Yes, but I should also point out that Evil One is on softs.
And currently Squiggly, the captain of the league, 2.5 seconds over Ripdock in 7th place. Bozza in 3rd place, again about another second or so behind.
Oh, but Evil One got a poor run through the chicane that allows Smurf and DJ to blast through. Now it's Smurf in. Oh, and Evil One's off for a rallying session. This is the Italian Grand Prix. Oh, he's almost around. He's almost around. Oh, he kept it forward though.
Save it. He saved
Yeah,
it.
he saved it. He
Yeah.
saved it. Could be worse. Could be worse.
Yes, he had dirty tyres in the Lesmo too, and he didn't account for that, and off he went again.
Yeah.
And Madruski with that contact falls all the way back down to 10th place. Madruski's not going to be too happy about that.
There's a few people feeling pretty racy with their elbows out at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah. And it's still early days in the race. We're about to start lap 5 for goodness sake. And it's already kicking off.
All this battling though is giving those guys like the top 4 all that space.
Oh, they've got a real breakaway now.
Yeah, but I should also point out that in the top 4, apart from Ripdock, everyone's on softs. In the top 4.
Ripdock in the medium's doing an amazing job there. That's going to do wonders for his soft stint later on in the race. He does lose the position to Bozza, where Bozza can now play rear gunner again, or Squiggly, and just watch him build that gap back up there, the V-Corsa guys. And I think a victory here for Squiggly is well and truly needed. Again, he's Div 1 on the leaderboard, and a fringe top split driver, I would say.
Yes, well, he has been there before, I believe.
I think, yeah, he has been there before.
Yeah.
I think I saw him driving. Was he driving the Porsche last season?
Can't remember, but yeah, he's got a nice little breakaway now on Bozza, who's ahead of a train, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Sort of working
Meanwhile, Makajack and Corbin going side by side, coming to Ascari. So Corbin doing a good job recovering those places lost by those penalties. Oh, as Queensland went a bit wide at the exit of Ascari.
Another thing we forgot to discuss about before the start of this race is the controller tyre wear. How much of an effect do you reckon that's going to have? Because there's a couple of drivers in this week tonight that are on the old Shot 4. Is a track like Monza maybe their strength, or is it another weakness for you?
For a controller around Monza, I don't think there's a major difference between controller and the wheel, because we have like heavy braking zones and not a lot of sweeping corners, as Corbin defends round the outside from Magajak, bit a taily at the exit of the chicane. But yeah, I'm sure that the tire degradation difference between controller and wheel around Monza, it's not that different.
No, it's more down to driving style, I think, and those people that are able to listen to their tyres and be kind to them can have an advantage at the end of the stint.
Those on controller, I think there's also a gyro function when playing GT Sport, so you can basically tilt your controller to steer. It's a bit like playing, it's a bit like playing mobile games.
Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
Macajak both having a go at the gravel. Macajak finds
Oh, what's happened there?
We get a replay on that play.
Yeah, I think we got caught up in the conversation.
Where is he now?
He is prom last.
Let's go back and see. Jump on board with him. He's out of Lesmo 1. He's pretty good. Comes into Lesmo 2 in the Mustang. Runs himself wide. Oh, they both run wide. Oh, and he just... I think he binned himself, guys. Off on the AstroTurf.
Mackajack and Corbin up ahead, both found the gravel there, and I think Mackajack came.
Oh, who's in the pits? Ripdog's in the pits.
And he's used a lot of fuel for 6
Ooh,
laps.
37%. Yeah, I didn't see him short shifting. He was shifting at the standard point of the Corvette.
6 on mediums is a valid strategy.
You're doing a long stint on softs as Mackajack comes into the pits as well.
Yeah, he's going to have to repair some damage.
He's doing a good job in regards to fuel.
The Ripdog is full fueled all the way up, but now he's got to manage that fuel tank for the rest of the race. At 4 times fuel burn, if he hasn't done any sort of fuel saving, his fuel number is going to be out a little bit.
Oh, I think Smurf has a bit of a Formula Drift session going on through the second chicane as he defends Lesmo 1 from DJ. Can DJ sweep it around the outside? Yes, he can.
Smurf was very far on the inside there, so whether Smurf was either giving up the position to Stefko, looking at their fuel gauges there, Stefko's got quite a bit more fuel compared to Smurf. I think Smurf
Smurf might be playing it smart here.
Yeah, the Jack pair of Smurf and Corbin using significantly more fuel than Devil and DJ. Oh, Eutrolic tried a bit of a rallying session with the Mercedes.
Just scrolling through the field, Stefko is the best on fuel. Like quite a margin across the rest of the field. He's got Smurf trying to push him through Parabolica.
I think he's coming to the pits now. And Smurf follows, and so does Devil and Corbin. And looking at the meter... Yeah, look at how much fuel DJ is saved compared to the rest.
Yeah, he's done well. Not sure how much the Div 2 guys have thought about shift points for tonight's race. Because the Div 1 boys were all short shifting in order to save some time in the pits.
Again,
not sure whether many of these Div 2 guys have done that.
Again, it all comes back down to the muddle up grids for the first couple of weeks here. You've got a couple of guys here that don't usually race in split 2, whether they've either dropped from the top split or if they've come up the ranks from split 3 or 4. So they're probably not used to the sort of strategies that you can see from the normal split 2 guys. But guys like Squidly and Stefko, who are usually top of the split, maybe bottom of split 1, usually split 1 drivers, but now it's split 2.
Yes, good subject. Yeah, team briefings, I think. Shift points.
Shift points, and look at that. DJ already built a 3-second lead on Queensland Devil.
Yeah, jumped in big time.
Yeah, only from fuel saving.
Well, he wasn't really fuel saving. He was he's been studying the shift points in Dodge throughout the week, and he's found that he's found the sweet spot, so to say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All these cars have a sweet spot on the rev gauge.
Yeah, there has to be a balance between maintaining speed and fuel saving as Eutrolic comes to the pits.
As well, he's gonna make up a little bit of time on the hydraulics there with the small literage difference. Probably will make up about 3/4 of a second, I reckon. About 7 seconds or litre is the fuel rating here in.
And the Scuderia Quadrifoglio fighting each other for 9th place. Corbin now in front. Oh, look how many cars they jump. Stay within the line, boys.
Scuderia guys jump both Hydraulics and Madriski.
And they stay within the line, so nothing to report there.
Yeah, but Madriski right under the rear wing there of Hydraulics.
While this is going on, I think the field is spread out right now.
How much more of a gap do you reckon Squiddly needs to build to be able to maintain position compared to Stefko there? It's probably only got maybe another lap or so of fuel, and those top tyres are probably going the longest distance that they need to.
So currently Squiddly is 35 seconds in front of DJ. I think it's going to be close.
A pit stop for tyres and a splash of fuel's only of the order of about 20-21 seconds, so Stefko's going to have to beat him with pace in the final stint.
Yeah. As Molten Ash comes to the pits with 2% fuel left. So definitely not a fuel saving strategy.
I mean, as Evil One comes in with 12 there, this Evil One looks to jump a couple of positions.
Bozza still staying out.
Has Bozza done that the right thing, or has Bozza done the rear gun?
I'm not sure actually, but that allows Ripdog jump step. Yes, so does DJ. Molten Ash coming out of the pits right now. Queensland Devil hot on Molten Ash's heels, but safe enough and maintains 5th place. Followed by the Scuderia Portfolio guys of Corbin and Smurf.
Someone's burning a penalty. True curve Grande.
Oh, and there's a train. There's a train forming in 9th place, led by Evil One. As Hydraulic looks for the move. No.
And Madriski is struggling way down the field in 11th place, just hasn't been able to capitalise on the soft tyres so far.
It's critical for Hydraulic and Madriski to clear Evil One because they're on softs and Evil One's just holding them up on mediums.
Squiddly's into the pits now. Squiddly's into the pits. So,
6% of fuel.
The Stefko's just going through
that's pretty good stint.
now.
Followed by Bozza. Bozza with 2% of fuel left. Ripdog had a penalty
on his in lap as well. That's not going to do Ripdog any favours. He's burning it on the racing line, so that's going to compromise Stefko into parabolic.
I think EJ is going to get the jump.
Now.
Squiddly's off. But will DJ jump Bozza?
DJ's going to jump Bozza here, but whether he can make up the time onto Squiddly as well. About 2.5 seconds he's going to try and find. That's kind of closing hot. Ripdog's doing another lap.
He's already pitted though. He's already pitted.
Sorry, I'm getting Ripdog and who's the other?
Queensland? He's the other flat out driver.
So Squid has got a 7-second lead on the mediums and 6 laps to defend it.
DJ Stefko though with the fastest lap of a 47.0. He's a man on the
He will be charging.
Yep, he'll be charging.
I think these guys might come together at the end here. I think they might.
Whether Stefko's got enough in the tank though to make up 6 seconds in probably 4 laps.
Bit of a moment from Molten Ash in 5th. Now in 6th. Endo, did you catch that?
I could, yep, have a quick replay now.
Yeah, it was a drifting session for Molten Ash.
Goes through, what's that? Lesmo 1.
Lesmo 1.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
He got the curb glitch. He just hit the curb on exit the wrong way. Held it together, hopefully no damage.
Yep, no damage to report from his car.
He wasn't that wide, but he just ran the tyre on full throttle, just over the curb enough that it bit hard. Managed to keep it out of the wall. Good effort.
So that Astro really dangerous.
Yeah,
As Smurf looks up the inside of Molten Ash. Probably not the best place to overtake because Molten Ash can just get back. Yeah.
He's gonna be a sitting duck now.
Yeah, Smurf's gonna
surely work together, guys.
Gotta work together. Come on.
And Queensland Devils looking for a move here on the back of those two guys.
He looks racy. He looks racy. Down he
Oh,
goes.
looking up the
Taking one.
inside of
Smirk.
Molnash, blocks the
Very-
inside. 2 in 1. Oh,
gets tailing
Devil,
on
bit of a
exit.
sideways action, but held it together. Everyone's alive.
You got one spot out of that. Cost him
Yep.
all time though.
Murph was very late on the defensive move there.
Yeah, that move by Queensland Devil just reminded me of the Split 1 race, where a sudden sub one murdered a sudden another.
Yes.
And Queensland copped a 1 second penalty.
Yes,
That's not gonna
yes.
do him any good.
Oh, he's going to get swallowed up here too.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
hydraulic going for the cutback, or should I say the old switcheroo?
Yes. Has he held up hydraulic there by burning that penalty in between the two Lesmos? I don't know. That's the
They
best
are
place
side
to
by
put it.
side coming to Ascari. Last of the late breakers. Still side by side. Hydraulic's got it.
They hold
He's
it.
got a better run.
Oh, someone's wide.
Oh, it's
Devil's
Queensland. Yeah, Devil's wide.
That
That
opens the door for
gives
Big
it-
Risky.
There you go. And he's also got the slip from Hydraulic. Easy done, even before the corner.
Devil's got to gather himself back together. He just lost 2 spots.
The gap between Squidley and Serco down to 3.5 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, and just
2
to put that
laps.
into perspective, Squidley's previous lap is a 148.5. DJ's previous lap is a 147 flat.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna-
46.7 there as well, the fastest lap of the race, and that was done about a lap ago. And he's purple again.
He's on a charge.
Being possessed.
He's probably had some wheat bix before this race.
He'll be in slip on the next lap, I think.
Yep. So Squidley, you better prepare for a big waifu decal up your rear mirror.
How wide can he make his car? That Barbie Mercedes.
And Stefko again reports another purple sector in the sector 2.
Oh, this is
Just purple,
dangerous.
but,
This is dangerous. DJ coming in hot. The gap now under 2 seconds to Squidley.
Yeah, he's making ground hand over fist on those soft tyres. Fresh softs as well.
Yeah, fresh softs versus fresh mediums here. Let's see the lap times. A 148.8 from Squidley. 146.8 from DJ. Just off the fastest lap.
40s, yeah, wow. That's moving when you're not in slip. He's really pushing.
Oh, while that's going on, Molten Nash and Bossa side by side for 6th place. Coming into turn 1, can Molten Nash hold on? Yes, he can.
Nicely done.
It's a bit of action. And oh, we completely forgot about Macajak because we were interested in to see how the Mustang performs. Fuel-wise, he's not doing great. I think he's consuming a lot of fuel. Yeah, but
Someone's wide there. Out of the second chicane, lost a couple of spots. So I didn't catch who that was.
I think it's safe to say Bossa because Hydraulic just pipped Bossa for 7th place.
It might have been a flat out car.
But anyway,
And Steph goes well and truly in the slip there after under half a second now with 2 laps.
Already?
Squidley's
Yes.
got a lot of work to do for the last few laps here in that Mercedes-Benz.
yeah, it's time for Squidley to widen that rear bumper.
Could be a squid clubbing about to happen, people.
And it's time for DJ to unleash that waifu decal.
Not even gonna fight it.
Doesn't even bother. Does DJ outbreak himself? Of course not. Oh, a bit of a sideways action at the exit.
Now, can Squid stay with him and get some benefit of the tow?
Surely, hold on to it, Squidly.
Yeah, the corner exit, so they'll be sticking with Stefko. Even Ripdoc is slowly catching Squidly as well, third place. He's not going to catch the 5 seconds in 2 laps, but definitely going to close that gap down.
No, but very wise move from Squid not to fight that. It was just going to cost him time anyway, and he's obviously after the points, isn't he, guys?
Ah, yes. Just thinking the big picture.
That's right. So, very mature driving there.
Someone should quickly tell everyone between Stefko and Majewski that everything's made up and the points don't matter though.
So it's safe to say it's going to be a hat-trick for serial killers tonight, isn't it?
Probably a bit too soon to speak here. I know Stefko's gaining ground on Squidly, but mistakes can happen in the last knockings of the race.
Well, hopefully Stefko's left his sand bucket at home. He doesn't want to go building any sandcastles tonight.
Well, on that note, the commentator's curse is primed and ready.
Surely not, surely not.
Parabolica, Yathrolix makes the move on it. Molten Ash gently inside of Parabolica, the low and slow.
Oh, yes.
Up into 6th place now.
Oh, Molten Ash into the pits? Huh?
It's out of fuel?
No, he's got plenty of fuel.
Unless
he forgot to pit for mediums.
Ah, he's doing the 2-stopper? Surely not.
Surely not.
I feel like he may have done the double tap onto mediums.
Yeah, he forgot the mediums.
That's bad luck, yeah. That's gonna kill you.
Yeah, Boz holding up 8th place.
13R boys have not had a good round. A round to forget tonight. I don't know how low side went in top split, but both Broken Spoke and Molten Ash.
Yeah, they're not having the best of racing tonight.
Definitely one to forget, that's for sure.
Yeah, about split 1, I do remember one incident involving 13R. I won't say further.
Boz has made a move around the outside of Broken Spoke there, though, through the Lesmos, so that's something good move, that.
As the fuel meters are blinking throughout the field, but we'll jump on board with DJ, just rounding up Parabolica.
And it is a serial killer's clean sweep here in Monza.
There you have it, Squidly, good drive to hang on, followed by Ripdoc in third.
A surprise third for me. I would call that a surprise third.
Corbin finishing 4th, good drive from him, followed by Smurf. Did Smurf run out of fuel? No, Hydraulic in 6th, Madriski 7th. Did someone run out of fuel? I think not.
A good recovery drive from Madriski.
Yep. Broken Spoke in 11th. Molten Ash in 12th. Seems to hang on to 12th place from Makachak, who rounds up the field.
29-22. Pretty good time there, I think, from DJ.
Yeah, considering that he cut his way through the field.
Fastest lap there for Stefko as well for race 3.
Some good bonus points there.
Well deserved bonus points, well needed as well for those guys. Next week we are off to the Oriental East. We're going back to Suzuka. The first of our 4 enduros here for season 9, and it is a Ferrari affair in Suzuka. 28 laps. It's going to be an amazing race at Suzuka.
Oh yes, it is an enduro. I thought it was a sprint.
No,
Sprint enduro. Sprint
28,
enduro.
2 minutes lap. That's a good hour of racing. That's an enduro in my books.
Well,
Yep.
Chris, thank you
Absolutely.
very much for commentating tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. And
It was a
thank
blast.
you for bringing the visuals for us, mate.
Cheers, guys.
And thank you all for watching. And see you next week where we race the Ferraris around Suzuka. Should be exciting.
Cheers, guys.
All the best. Good night.